Bienvenidos al programa de español en línea. Yo soy el profesor Gilberto García y en este video vamos a hablar sobre objetos directos, which are pronouns, okay? Direct objects. So let's start with defining these, okay? So these are going to be pronouns that we are going to use to replace nouns. Remember the definition of a pronoun is to replace nouns, okay? And the purpose is to avoid repetition in our speech or when we are writing, okay? So los pronombres that we are going to use are going to be lo, masculino singular, la, femenino singular, and then the plurals, los y las, okay? El primero masculino, el segundo singular, femenino, perdón. Okay, so the rules to place all these pronouns. So we have one rule, let's say, and two patterns with this rule. So we are going to place the pronoun before a verb that is conjugated or after and attached to a verb that is not. We will see some examples so you can see it. So, en general, los objetos directos are going to answer the question ¿qué? Plus the verb. In a sentence like, Gilberto enseña español, okay, we are going to ask the question ¿qué? ¿Qué enseña? Okay, so ¿qué enseña? The answer is going to be español, okay, so that one is going to be the objeto directo. Español is a word that is singular, that is masculina, entonces we are going to use the word or the pronoun lo. So the rule says that we are going to place it before a verb that is conjugated. In this case, this sentence, we just have one verb, so that's why we're going to place it before. Okay, Gilberto lo enseña. Okay, let's see some other examples. We have this sentence following the same pattern. The sentence is Gilberto va a enseñar español. This is using the verb to go to express something that is going to happen, like a plan, okay? Something that is a plan. Entonces, my question is going to be ¿qué va a enseñar? Okay? So the answer is going to be español. We keep the same direct object, okay? And we are going to replace it with lo. Here we can have two patterns or two outcomes based on the patterns that we use. The first one is before a verb that is conjugated. In this sentence we have two verbs. You can see them are va, which is a verb to go that is conjugated, and then we have the verb enseñar, which is to teach, which is a verb that is not conjugated. So the rule says we are going to place it before the verb that is conjugated or after the verb that is not and attached to it, okay? So our two sentences that we are going to have are going to be Gilberto lo va a enseñar or Gilberto va a enseñarlo, okay? We need to be careful when we have more than one verb in a sentence, and we need to identify this kind of verb, if it's conjugated or not. Okay, another example is Gilberto tiene que hacer las tareas. So this is my sentence. Aquí we are trying to express obligations. Okay, I have to do my homeworks. So my question is going to be the same. ¿Qué tiene que hacer? Las tareas, the homeworks, plural, femenino plural. This is going to be nuestro objeto directo. We are going to replace it with las, okay? And the same, we are going to apply the rule with these two patterns that we can have. Gilberto las tiene que hacer. We are placing las before the verb that is conjugated, okay? Or we can place the pronoun after a verb that is not and attached to it, okay? So Gilberto tiene que hacerlas. Y muy bien, nos vemos en el siguiente video.